So this basic timeline brings me to the point where my father has arrived at American Lake. So as I was doing my research about all this, one of the first things I discovered was just about every regiment that served in World War I, when they came back, they produced their own little biography, if you will, about their experience, what they did in their particular theater of operations. So I looked for years and years and years. I found the 15th, I found the 20th, I found all of these engineers, the 316th, kind of dancing around Camp Lewis, but this was after the fact. I wanted to find out the story of the 18th Engineers Regiment. So one day, lo and behold, over in the UK, I find this. It's the 18th Engineers Regiment. It's the story of my father's regiment in World War I, start to finish. Early arrival in San Francisco, the details, arriving in American Lake, what they do there, marching to the train, going across the top of the United States, making stops, getting to New York and getting on the troop ship, what they did in Europe, and then coming home, all told here. Supplemented with pictures. This book will be the subject of one complete video. It might take several videos to break this down because they break down all 6 companies, A, B, C, D, E, and F. My father was attached to Company D. Lots of history here, lots of details, lots of good stuff. So what I did is I did my due diligence, and I was trying to get see if this could be reprinted. What can we do to get this out? So after my due diligence, could not find the publisher, the printing company. Clearly all the World War I participants are gone. I went and reproduced it and added a few things as far as supplementing my father's story and how the connection to the 18th Engineers. And then I've changed the title. I put a picture of the actual construction of the Bassin docks on the cover. And this is available, and I'll have a link to that in my videos. So this is a start for me. There's a lot of information for me to process. I'm going to try and pulse it out in the manner that it happened. I've got documents to show you as I begin to tell my story. And it's just a historical perspective of World War I from the national level and the personal level. The photographs in my father's album, 250 photographs from World War I, haven't been seen for 100 years. So I'm excited to show those. They mean nothing to me other than they just tell my father's story. They're not my memories. They're just pictures of my father's stuff. But when you think about what pictures are, they're important enough for you to click that button and capture that moment, because you're going to carry that image. When you look at it 10 years from now, you're going to get the chemical reaction that we call a memory, as all that stuff reassembles and you go, oh yeah, remember that? We were standing there, and it was beautiful and nice. That's what you have at the end of your life. You have photographs and you have memories, right? You have the t-shirt from the Bruce Springsteen concert. Hey, it was a great concert, but that's a memory up here. And you remember him standing there playing that note? Yeah, I do. But the t-shirt is just a physical manifestation of it's funny what we do with stuff. So I am excited to continue this series. The next portion, I'm probably going to begin to talk about the initial call and show you the documents my father typed up and mailed to Oakland to ask for time off, and then I will read about some of the segments in this book about what was happening in San Francisco, the hotels they stayed at, some of the experiences that are noted in the book. The guys of the time made notes of, wow, some things are happening, and all little bits of American history. The travel north to American Lake, I'll then supplement that with the photographs that I have versus the history of what they did in and around Tacoma as they got ready to get on the ships. And we'll just tell that story. And we'll supplement it from the National Archive perspective and what's out there that I've gathered in research and my father's photographs. So I'm really looking forward to this, and I hope you'll take the journey with me. And then again, thanks for listening.